Excel was very young as an organisation when we first got into League of Legends. We very much looked at the landscape and saw that the league that was most prominent in the UK at the time was the ESL UK Premiership, which was pretty newly launched. So we contacted a team that were the best team that weren't currently supported by an organisation, and we sold them the dream. We sold them the story we were trying to tell at Excel Esports. We sold them the trajectory of where the brand was going, and they really bought into that, and I hope that people still buy into that today.
We actually began in League of Legends before I came on board, which was 2015. I remember playing actually against Excel in the qualifiers for the first tournament of ESL Premiership, and we lost to them. In the end of 2015 to 16 was the roster that I was included in for like 2 months, and then I moved to a managerial position. 2016 spring split, we didn't qualify again to begin with. And then in the summer split we did, and that was when we kind of cemented our place. It was our first top 4 finish. We came 3rd. It was the first time that we went to League of Legends LAN and did really well. It was at Comic-Con, and it was also the first time that we had a documentary made, and we also had Cooler Master on board at that point, which is our second paid sponsor.
League of Legends has always been a part of Excel's makeup. But it wasn't really until we saw the attention being given to it from Riot UK, opening up offices here in the UK, that we decided this was really going to be the spearhead of Excel Esports moving forward. Off the back of that, we won our first UK Premiership. Being national champions really helped our brand. We want to solidify ourselves as the best esports organisation ever to come out of the UK. And our ventures in League of Legends certainly helped that.
So I built a roster with Orcs again, and that roster was Shikari, Taxa, Cromel, Inax, and Dan. And then obviously that was the Prem winning roster. So during the summer season, with the roster that won Prem, we also placed top 2 at UK Masters. And then obviously in November of that year is when we won Prem. And then in January is when everything kicked off.
Our successes on the Rift certainly helped our successes off them. The attention our League of Legends team was getting as the best League of Legends team in the UK came largely from sponsors. Of course, our partners always want to associate themselves with winning and want to associate themselves with the best squads. And this allowed us to bring on huge brands like Cooler Master and Omen by HP. And this was a real turning point for Excel as an organisation, allowing us to expand, develop more infrastructure.
We were able to open up the Omen House. With that, it gave us more flexibility in who we chose from a roster. So we had a pool of essentially what was the whole of Europe instead of 3 UK and 2 Europe. In February, we moved the team into the Omen House. So that was Sendo, Taxa wasn't in the house, but he was part of the team. Cromel, Venza, and Jewel. So it was only Cromel and Taxa from the old roster. We had quite a rough regular season. We completely underperformed in regular season, as the Excel way is. We went to, our first competition was I-Series, I-62, which we did really well in. We won, and we beat Diabolus in the final, which was super satisfying. All the teams in LAN finals had beat us except Enclave. So we were against War. That series was really good to watch. It was a good, clean series. And then obviously we came up against Misfits in the final, which I think was a traditional Excel final. We were 2-0 down. We had no right to be 2-2 at the end of game 4, but we were. And it was a very, very close coin flip, game 5, and unfortunately didn't go this way. So the E-Masters was massive for us. It was, a huge prize pool. The best teams outside of LCS in Europe came together, and we had a spot in groups, and we had a spot against the super team, as you were all LCS veterans, all had absolutely no right to be playing in the E-Masters, could fit into any LCS team. ClickTech, who were undefeated, and Euronics, who were the German champions. And we came 300 HB off winning the group, which was amazing, I think, for us. No one expected us to get even out of that group, regardless, to finish second. We ended ClickTech's undefeated streak, which was incredible for us. Our AD carry Flame Horizon Forgiven, which again is incredible for us. And we got top 8 at European Masters, which is brilliant. It was more than we could hope for.
We've invested really heavily into our infrastructure and our people in the organisation.
To do that, we have everyone in the house now, which is a massive success for us. Tax has finished school. We had a rocky start, as I believe every team does. I think once you get past the honeymoon phase, it's really hard to to kind of go through that peak and trough and then level out at the level at which you should be?
League of Legends has certainly been a cornerstone of everything we've done at Exel Esports thus far, and it remains a big part of our strategy going forward. We've got huge plans in this space, and we can't wait to share them with you.